This is why a narcissist will keep hurting you no matter how nice you are. When thinking about narcissists and other selfish people, what motivates them? It's safe to assume that most of us have trouble understanding the inner workings of narcissists and their motivations for their behavior. To the contrary, anyone who has ever worked alongside a narcissist, or even just known one, can attest to the fact that they are incredibly irritating. Let's get ready for the next section by discussing the nature of narcissism and its origins. A person with narcissistic personality disorder, NPD, suffers from a skewed sense of self-importance, an inability to empathize with others, and an unhealthy preoccupation with receiving compliments and being the center of attention. Friends and family of the person with this disorder may assist in many aspects of their care. Why do we have to put up with narcissists? Trauma and adverse experiences in early life have been linked to the development of narcissism, a real and chronic mental disease. The roots of some people's pervasive narcissism might be found in a carefree and privileged upbringing. Most narcissists have overly sensitive personalities when they are young. As a child, maybe your parents had too high of hopes for you, or maybe your family was too nice to you. But it's possible that they're acting this way for a good reason. There's no doubt that narcissists can be very cruel and mean. They often hurt the people closest to them to show how much they hate themselves. If you show a narcissist enough love, they might start to trust you or look past your flaws. But if you tell a narcissist about your flaws, they may quickly stop seeing any good in you. Narcissists will stop talking to you and look down on you as soon as it is clear that you are a flawed person. Here are 6 times when it was clear that a narcissist was cruel. Let's see what this video can teach us. First and foremost, narcissists are driven by an insatiable need to succeed. There is no middle ground in a narcissist's mind. Everything is either perfect or completely wrong. A narcissist thinks about grandeur, wealth, and beauty all the time. Their goal is to make everyone around them jealous, especially those who already have what they want. Their twisted thinking tells them that their own success is the reason for yours. On the other hand, their anger at someone else's success could be because they see it as a missed chance to win your favor and praise. If you try to explain anything to a narcissist, they will just ignore you. The narcissist isn't trying to hurt your feelings by being competitive with you. They have no idea what to do with themselves. They feel like they have nothing to lose, so they act out. People who care about you will be happy for you when you do well. People who do this are called narcissists. Narcissists won't be there to celebrate your successes with you. Instead, they'll try to find flaws in them. They'll do everything they can to stop you from succeeding. Second, narcissists are predisposed to have a sense of superiority. Even though they always feel bad about themselves, they tell themselves they are better than everyone else. Narcissists may brag about what they've done and make up stories about it, or they may make fun of, shame, ridicule, or attack the victim. Narcissists often act like they are better than other people to get their love and power over them. Narcissists, on the other hand, often look up to and even love people they think are helpful or strong. A narcissist, on the other hand, doesn't think much of anyone but themselves. Narcissists think that people who hide in the shadows are just as bad as them and deserve to be treated with contempt. Narcissists can hate other people because they think they are better than everyone else. Narcissists usually have a high opinion of themselves, which can lead them to think they are better or more important than other people. The narcissist will say that you are being mean to them because they deserve it. One reason could be that they find you interesting or helpful. The third thing is that narcissists can't handle criticism. Narcissists have a hard time dealing with criticism. Whether we can take constructive criticism or not depends on how sure we are of ourselves. Critique hurts narcissists a lot, even if they don't show it. When narcissists hear something helpful, they often lose their temper and start crying. It doesn't matter if the criticism is helpful or hurtful. It looks like they can't handle criticism well. If they are right, you will have to admit that you were wrong. If you keep criticizing them without taking responsibility for what you did, they will make things worse. They'll put pressure on you until you give in. If they can't force you, they will become your enemy and go to war against you. If the narcissist reacts badly to criticism, it may not be worth your time to try to help them learn from the situation. Keep in mind that they only care about themselves, and the more you criticize them, the meaner they will become. How do you avoid someone who is only interested in themselves to avoid a fight? 4. It's hard for narcissists to forgive themselves. A narcissist is often not driven by self-love, but by a deep-seated hatred of who they are. But most people think that the person who was hurt should forgive the person who hurt them, not the other way around. Narcissists have to feel the pain of being able to forgive themselves. One way they deal with grief is to avoid talking about it. Either they don't care about the information because it doesn't affect how they feel about themselves, or they add it to the list of things they'd rather keep to themselves. It's not likely that a narcissist will be able to tell the difference between the two. When you know what to expect from a narcissist, you only see a hollow persona. They don't care about anyone, not even themselves, because they don't have a soul. Since their egos get in the way, narcissists don't care about forgiving other people. They'll never stop trying to hurt people because they're obsessed with breathing in the toxins that other people give off. 5th, narcissists live in a world that is separate from ours. There's no doubt that narcissists are charismatic and attractive. They have mastered the art of making a character sympathetic by telling a dramatic story about abuse or neglect. We like how sure of themselves and motivated they seem to be. If we don't think much of ourselves, the sales pitch will sound better. They want us to think that they can make us feel important and alive, but this is a trap. People who are too focused on themselves, like narcissists, can make for interesting characters and stories. You will be drawn in by personal stories of success, bravery, and even selflessness. When you look back, you'll see that things were different. If you look deeper, you'll see that these dreams are what keep them from seeing how empty their lives really are. This makes it easy to ignore or explain away different ideas or points of view. When his or her carefully crafted worldview is threatened, the narcissist becomes defensive or even hostile. Everyone around them will learn to stay away from them carefully because they won't accept reality. The 6th thing about narcissists is that they don't feel anything for the people around them. This is why most narcissists don't care about other people. They don't care about other people very much. Their insensitivity comes from the fact that they don't care about other people. Narcissists and other people who only care about themselves lack empathy and compassion. Instead, they start early in life to focus too much on themselves, which is not healthy. Their parents take care of all of their needs, and it seems like this has made them into adults who don't care much or at all about the problems of people in their immediate social circles. It's not your job to make up for a narcissist's lack of growth. You need to realize now that you were just a piece in a game that fed their ego, and that they won't feel the same way about you as a normal person would. Narcissists can't care about other people because of the way they are wired. For them to understand how you feel, they would have to put you ahead of their own needs and wants, which is not in their nature. It might seem smarter to give in to the narcissist's annoying personality and demands to avoid their anger and coldness, but this isn't the case. Don't kid yourself into thinking that if you do that, you'll be saved. You have to accept the narcissist for who they are now, not who you think they will be. Stop making excuses for bad behavior and ignoring how it hurts you. Narcissists are known for being hard to change, so denial won't help. The real question is whether or not you can live this way without getting narcissistic about yourself. Pay attention to what you have to do. If you learn more about narcissistic personality disorder, you'll be better able to spot and avoid unhealthy relationships and build better ones. If you liked this video and want to see more like it, please subscribe, like, comment, and turn on push notifications. If you like this one, please check out my other videos.